everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video I am doing day 3 of the March 5 days of foundation, and today I'm going to be doing a first impression review of the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. I did buy it in the color Calico. I think this is the lightest version that they have. Now I have tried the Lift and Luminate, I believe, is the other foundation I tried from them in the cool vanilla color, and it was just too dark for me. I've also tried their concealer, and again, too dark for me. So I don't know if the number 7 brand just has a tendency to go more towards medium tones. I do struggle with number 7 and their colors for their foundations and concealer. I just can't use them. I do have the number 7 concealer in my drawer back here in the corner, but I won't be using it because I can't. It's just too dark for my skin tone. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pull up some of the information around this foundation and see what their claims are. Okay, so I am going to be reading from the Target website because that is actually where I purchased this item. I think that there's definitely other places that you can purchase it, but this is just the one where I found it. And I tried to find the Boots page, but for some reason that just wasn't coming up. So, the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation is life-proof with super staying power uniquely matched to your skin tone. This comfortable foundation feels lightweight and breathable and gives an even-toned, beautifully smooth complexion that looks and feels fresh all day long. It can be relied upon to stay perfect, weatherproof, and transfer-proof. It won't cake or flake on dry skin, nor slide or shine on oily skin. Up to 24 hours wear for non-stop complexion perfection, SPF 15. That is a lot of claims, and it is actually snowing outside right now. I am going to be leaving my house shortly after getting my makeup done today to go to my mother-in-law's house. So we will see if these claims are, I mean, I'm laughing because they're somewhat laughable. They are, that's some serious claims. I have already done a lot of prep on my face so far, so I do have my moisturizer on. I also sprayed down with some hydrating milky mist, some Milk Makeup cooling water just like underneath my eyes. I am already primed. I've got my number 50 serum primer from It Cosmetics, as well as some Professional from Benefit Cosmetics, just like on my trouble areas. And then I also have already put on my mascara because I struggle with mascara, and I was trying to kill some time because I was backing up some files from my computer so that I'd have space to film the audio for this video. But anyhow, I used the CYO Volume Mascara, the thick of it. I may put another coat on. I might not. We'll see. And then I also already have my 24-hour Photo Finish shadow primer on, and a light coat of a neutral creamy colored shadow just to set that. So we'll talk about the shadows in just a couple minutes once I actually do my shadow look. But right now we're going to go in with the number 7 Stay Perfect. It is 1 fluid ounce, and I believe it said $15.99 at Target, so it's probably going to be somewhere in that range. It does have a pump. I'm not sure if I said that or not yet. I'm going to be going in with a sponge. We're using my Flower Beauty sponge. This is my current favorite sponge. And the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. So I'm going to do the sponge on the right and the brush on the left. And let's just go into it. Okay, so this says it has Cool Vanilla and Calico as the fair shades. I'm not sure why I have Calico because it looks like that might be the darker of the two, or maybe just the undertones are a little bit different. I'm not sure that this gives much information, and it doesn't look like it does. So, like I said, the Cool Vanilla in the Lift and Luminate did not work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this out on my skin. I don't know, that looks like it might end up being a little bit dark for me, but let's go ahead and start applying it. And if I need to touch up like my mascara, I will do that later. I'm a little bit confused by this foundation. It looks too dark, but I can't really tell. It's really weird. Like, I have a lot of lighting in this room. and it looks like it might be too dark. What do you guys think? I just can't tell. The way it's sitting on the skin is so natural that it's hard to tell. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of it on with the brush and see where we are at. I mean, it definitely, like, looking on my hand, it just looks a little bit too dark. I'll show you once I get it applied. Okay, it is definitely too dark. So here, I'll show you on my hand. I hope that'll focus. You can see where the foundation is and where the rest of my hand is. And what's throwing me off is the fact that it's so dewy that it's almost like it's hiding. Basically, I look like I have a tan. It's definitely too dark. Yeah, I'm going to be going to my mother-in-law's house. Then I'm going to be coming home and spending the rest of the day at home, which is good because this is definitely too dark. It looks like I'm tan, and I'm never tan. Never. Because usually I either am no color or I'm burned. So I'm never tan. But that's what this kind of looks like. It just looks like I'm tan. And I did bring it quite far down my neck. You can see the line of demarcation is like right there. I did bring it pretty far down my neck just because it's so dark compared to how I should be looking. But I'm liking the finish. I think the finish looks really nice, and I think it looks about the same regardless of using the sponge or the brush. I don't know. I'm a little concerned that as I go through my day, because it's so much darker than it should be for my skin tone, it's just not going to look very good. So, all right, I am going to go ahead and powder my face. I have the number 7 translucent powder. I'll show it to you in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and powder my face, do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Oh, time. The time is right now 11:10. I think it's picking up. 11:10. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. All right, everybody, I am back. I tried to do just a really quick, simple look today because I am running a little bit late. The time is now 11:23, so it took me like 15 minutes to do my makeup. Bonus. All right, so on the rest of my face, I have the Melissa Michelle X Ulta Beauty palette. This is a collaboration that they did couple months ago. I do really like it. There's actually some really nice pretty colors in here. I did not use the bronzer and highlighter here. I used other ones. So that's the eyeshadow palette I used today. I used the number 7 caramel color, and this is just the number 7 bronzer, and there it is. I just use that on my contour area. I have this Dirty Little Secret blush in the color Kitty Pink. And then the CYO bronzing and highlighting palette in the color Shimmer Switch. I just kept my highlighter down here towards the bottom or top, depending on how you're holding it. I use the number 7 translucent powder. The CYO lipstick and liner in the color Too Clever by Half on my lips. And some Pixie by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist with rose water and green tea. And I believe that is everything. Looking around on my table here, and it is. So, 15 minutes in. It's not super long in, but 15 minutes in. The color is definitely off. I think it's actually oxidizing. I think it actually is getting a little bit darker. You can still definitely see the line of demarcation. I tried to put as much powder as I could in an effort to try to lighten it up a little bit. I don't know how successful I actually was, but the color's off. I'm glad I have my hair down today because you can really see it along my hairline, but with my hair down, you can't see it. So, sorry, I'm very frizzy today. I actually put some product in my hair, but it doesn't seem to be helping in all of the places. Some of the places it's helping, but not all of it. So anyhow, So far the foundation's looking pretty good finish-wise. If you take out the color, finish-wise is actually looking pretty good. I think it looks very natural, which is one of the way I like to have my foundation look. I think it looks very natural other than the color. The finish is looking very natural. It definitely still looks like skin. And yeah, I mean, I've only had it on for about 15 minutes, but so far I'm liking the look of it, with the exception of like my chin, which is a trouble area. I'm going to zoom you in and show you my chin real quick, and then we will go about our day. So I hope the camera will pick that up, but it's just starting to like crease and crack on my chin. It is a trouble area for me. If you've seen any of my other foundation reviews, it is a trouble area for me. But it is starting to crease and crack a little bit right in here, and it's definitely settling into my pores. So other than that, I don't think it looks too bad on my under eyes. I did not put any concealer on. Yeah, just my typical trouble spots, really. But anyhow, I'm going to go about my day, and I will check in probably around 3:30-ish, somewhere in there, and let you know how I'm feeling about this. But like I said, it is snowing. Actually, it's snowing pretty heavily right now. We're supposed to get a couple of inches of snow today, so we will see if this is actually weatherproof, because I will certainly get snow on my face if it keeps up at this rate. So anyhow, I will see you in a couple of hours. All right, everybody, so it is, what time does that say? Almost 4 o'clock. 10 till 4? Yeah, about 10 till 4, 3:50. So I'm a little bit late, but we went to the grocery store. So I told you it was snowing. There's our snow here in central PA. It's actually switched over to rain now, so it's not snowing anymore. But the concern is that it's going to be a sheet of ice, because it's actually not rain. It's actually sleet right now. So that's good. Anyhow, let's talk about the foundation. Right now I'm actually really liking it, other than the color. It's a little bit, actually in the natural light, it doesn't look too bad. But I think it actually really, like, trying to get my hair out of the way. I've got a mirror over here. So, my chin aside, because that's still a problem area, I really feel like the rest of it is looking really good. So like my forehead, I think looks really good. Even like the spots yesterday that I was complaining about right in here, don't look like they did yesterday. I don't feel like they do. Maybe I'm just fooling myself, but I don't feel like they look like they did yesterday. I feel like it looks good underneath my eyes. My eyes are a little puffy today. I'm not sure why. I am fighting a cold. I don't know if you can tell, if you can hear it in my throat or not, but I think it looks good around my nose. So like right in here, I think it's looking good. I think on my cheeks, it looks really good. My chin is still doing that like separating thing that it was doing earlier, like only 15 minutes after having it on. I think you guys can see that. The lighting's kind of weird because it's overcast, so it's not like it's natural light, but it's not like super sunny. But overall, right now, I'm really happy with the finish of it. There's something weird going on. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I think it is. Right in here. Maybe I got a little bit too much powder in that area because it looks like really light. I don't know. I hope you guys can see some of the things that I'm pointing out, but overall I'm actually really pleased with the way it's looking right now. I think it's making my skin look a lot smoother than it does without foundation, which is unusual for me. Usually I don't have that, and usually it's sitting in all my pores, but I think it's doing a pretty good job. I'm really liking the finish of this foundation. So anyhow, I will talk to you guys in like another 4 hours or so, 3 to 4 hours, something like that, but we'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, everybody, welcome back. The time is 7:54, so almost 8 o'clock. So I've had this on, what, about almost 9 hours? About 8.5, almost 9 hours. Overall, and it was snowing today, as you saw in my midday check-in, and I did get some snow on my face, and in my hair, and on my eyelashes, and all over the place. But it didn't really affect the foundation at all, I don't think. So looking at the foundation, honestly, I think it still looks really great. The main problem area that I have is still my chin, right in here. It does look like it's cracked. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it does look like the foundation cracked in that part of the skin, but that's been there like the whole day. Like it started doing that immediately, and it's pretty much been there the whole day. I don't really feel, I don't know, like I brought the foundation really far down my neck, and you can definitely see the line of demarcation where the foundation stops. But I don't think this color is too bad. Like I said, it looks kind of like I have just a little bit of a tan, which I think actually gives a lot of life to my face. I'm usually very, very pale. But overall, I think the foundation held up really, really well. Like I don't, yeah. I've got a little bit of problem here on my chin, in my normal problem areas, right in here. My normal problem areas, and then along the chin. Some foundations do better than others. In here, some, like this one looks like it's creased and cracked. Some don't do that. So it's not quite as good as some other ones. Around my nose, I think it actually looks really good, considering how deep the creases around my nose are. This one's a little bit cakey, but like, you're not going to see that. You know, because my nose, they are deep creases. I don't feel like I have too many problems right in here, which I had before. Yesterday, in yesterday's foundation, I had some problems there. I think my forehead still looks really good. So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I think it turned out really well. I would definitely wear this foundation again. I think what I would do as I try this out throughout the month of March is actually mix it in with like a lighter. I do have a couple of foundations that are a little bit lighter. I also have like a foundation mixer that I can try it with it that will lighten it up a little bit. So I will definitely try this again. I'm actually really pleased with the way it looks. I feel like it looks like skin. If you want a full coverage foundation, this is not the one for you because it definitely looks like skin to me, at least. I don't know if you can build it up. I don't really want to build it up. I like my skin to look like skin. I just like it to be balanced out a little bit. So yeah, I really enjoyed this foundation, the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. I know they have a couple of different ones. The Lift Luminate I've tried before, and I was not real happy with that. I should probably give it another try at some point here, because I do still have it in my drawer. But yeah, I really like this foundation. So if you see it out there and you're feeling adventurous, or if you have a coupon, I know Target's not the only place you can buy this. I believe you can get it at Walgreens as well. And Walgreens often has coupons. Target, not so much, but Walgreens often has coupons. I just don't have a Walgreens near me. So anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit the red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Are there other foundations from number 7 that you'd like me to give a try? Are there other foundations in general you'd like me to give you a try? Let me know what you guys think. I would appreciate your feedback. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time on Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.